Hey guys, hope you're all looking forward to MAF May as much as I am. This challenge really is for anyone, so I encourage you, whether you're a cyclist, triathlete, runner, to get involved, but also get your family and training partners involved as well, because it won't only make you a better athlete, but it also leads you to learning about yourself as an athlete and as someone who exercises. And leans heavily into the element of health and the value of that in all areas of life, but also in athletic development. So it's important to get the right number for your MAF heart rate. So it stands for maximal aerobic function, and we use a very simple formula to find what that value is. But the idea is it is a relatively low heart rate in terms of your overall capacity and range, and a lot of people find it very challenging to run at low heart rates in particular. So that's part of the challenge, and it's to really encourage people to lean into this type of training. So the formula we're going to use, and we're going to oversimplify it from what Phil Maffetone, who sort of is the founder of this sort of methodology of training. So essentially making sure you do easy training easy, or your zone 1-2 training in the right zone. But he sort of developed the formula and the set of criteria around that formula, and almost sort of made it famous, made it popular. So we're going to further simplify it. So we're going to do 180, take your age, take another 5. And the difference between those two numbers, so 180 minus your age being the one number, and taking the further 5 being the second number, is your range for your MAF. So the idea is not necessarily to be right up at that number all the time whenever you're doing MAF based training, but that is your upper limit. So you're staying, at the top of the range, you're staying in between those two numbers. You're certainly not exceeding it. When you're doing the testing for the first time, whether it be the bike or the run, you have to make sure it's repeatable and obviously record all the data and information. So if you are going to or running at a particular location or at a particular track, and again on the bike, if you're going outside, going to the same spot, or a spot that you can go to repeatably. Obviously using trainer and smart trainers, we can obviously utilize Zwift for the guys that are using the bike session as well. Then the sessions, what you need to make sure you're doing over the month of May is then doing at least 2 sessions a week where you're working at or below MAF in those sessions. So they might be staple endurance type sessions, continuous steady state sessions, or they might be interval based. So if you're just going to do interval based ones, that's probably where you nudge up right up to the to your limit, to your upper limit of MAF. You don't have to, but especially if you're a relatively competent athlete, that's the ones where you're going to sort of get right up in and around that number, not forcing anything, but getting up and around that number. And if you're going to do a steady, continuous run or ride, then I would almost encourage you to play a little bit of a game and challenge yourself to see how low you can get your average heart rates. A lot of people will think that means that they're not working hard enough, therefore they're not going to get gains. But that's what this whole thing is all about. It's actually about trying to improve and be able to go faster, push more power at a lower heart rate. And all we're doing by putting a number on that is ensuring that you truly are going easy, and you are working at a number or a heart rate, or within a range at least, that is going to elicit those benefits. And essentially what we're trying to do is improve your aerobic efficiency. So improving your ability to go quicker at lower heart rates. So for less effort, you're going faster, which I think that sound appealing to everyone. So yeah, doing those sessions at least twice a week through this period, but in all honesty, you should probably be doing them more than that, and not just for the month of May. So yeah, embrace it, enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the results are. Cheers and enjoy. See ya.